The regulatory program in the Army Corps of Engineers has an immeasurable impact on the nation. We have vast natural resources in our country, and we're blessed to have those natural resources. And we owe it to our nation and to our future generations that we preserve those natural resources. At the same time, we owe it to the nation also to help develop the economy, sustain it, grow it. And you can't do that without some form of infrastructure development. What our regulatory program does is it marries those two needs together and ensures that while we are preserving and protecting our natural resources, we are still allowing our economy to grow.
So when we're looking at the waters of the U.S., there's two components under the Clean Water Act and under the Rivers and Harbors Act. And so we need to make decisions that allow for balanced development within these aquatic systems. So taking all of our components and being able to bring it into layman's terms and to what people really enjoy doing, whether it's the fishing or the hiking or the hunting, all of these things are integrated. And so our job is to ensure that the biology of those systems, the chemistry of those systems, the structures of those systems are held intact to the best of our ability so that you can continue all these recreational activities or livelihoods.
We protect the nation's aquatic resources not for the sake of protecting them, but because of the services and values they provide to people in the nation. Whether that's economic values, medicinal values, water supply, reducing flood risk, things that are important to people.
Our public service commitment is that number one piece. When we're going through the process of reviewing a regulatory permit application, we are at the point where not only are we doing our analyses, but we are working to educate the public along how our process works.
Our process actively solicits public input into our evaluations and decision-making process. We use social media, press releases, our websites, lots of ways to communicate to the public and to our stakeholders what we're doing and why we're doing it.
So when you bring that into a package to the public, say during an open house or when you're out doing compliance inspections on different projects that have already been permitted, that type of education really helps folks to just better understand, and they truly do get on board, even if it's them that's requiring a permit for an activity that's on their own private land.
I feel like building these relationships is important and giving that positive view so that people understand we are here to help. We are here to be transparent in what we do. We're here to help people accomplish their goals within the regulatory framework and within the regulations.
A lot of the times you'll hear them say, oh, you just rubber stamp projects. If they could see what actually goes on, they would know that that's far from the truth. If you look at our statistics, we don't deny many permit applications in a year's time. That's true, but we do change them a lot. We've got a little regulatory logo, and it has the scales of justice on it. And that's a pretty good indication of what we're trying to do, is we're the scales of justice when it comes to a regulatory proposal.
The regulatory program has to be accountable to Congress, it has to be accountable to the public, and it has to be accountable to our own organization. And the ways we do that is through making sure we're compliant with all our federal laws, regulations, and policy, and making sure we deliver quality and timely permit decisions to the public.